Bolts and nut storage. Let's talk about it. Alrighty guys and gals, today we're going to talk about something in the shop that I've been having quite a problem with for honestly about 2.5 years now. That has been ongoing, and that's been storage. Where do you put your tools? Where do you put, in this case, your bolts and nuts? And as you guys just saw, our old bolt bins over there, we finally emptied those out, and we done something with all those bolts and nuts. And as you saw there, I barely tapped it or messed around with it, and we knocked one of those bolt carriers or bolt bins off. And if you guys have ever experienced it with a bunch of, let's say, 300 or 400 3/8 bolts or nuts in there, and that does that, it makes quite quite an experience in the garage for a minute trying to get all that cleaned up. And so that being said, this is what I created. So let's talk about this bad boy. Alrighty guys, we got ourselves a filing cabinet, and check this dude out. Here's the name brand that is on it. Don't even get me to even try to pronounce that right there. Shoot, that's a interesting word right there. But this thing is extremely heavy duty, very, very well built. And check this out, it is drawers. And boom, check that out. We've got our nuts and bolts organized, nuts on one side, or bolts on one side, nuts on the other side. Don't want to get those two confused there. But anyways, we now have the ability to organize some stuff, and we have some room to grow in each drawer there. And I tell you guys, this is handy as I'll get out. I don't even have the label cards in here yet of what sizes is in each row, and we're already more organized, and I saved a ton of space. This thing is about 24 inches wide, and those bolt bins over there, each one was well over 3 foot. So we had 6 foot of storage, and it was double-sided. And I don't like double-sided stuff. It has a lot of problems with it because you constantly need the nut that's on the other side, and don't even get me started. But on this deal, everything is right there. Boom, 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 boom. And we can store our heim joints and our tube adapters. And I tell you guys, man, this thing has worked out killer. Now, for all you guys, I know you're gonna be like, why is the inside like a pink, peach tan looking color? Well, I had to give this thing a hot rod shop, fab shop paint job. We painted this thing black and done a gray color on the drawers, and then used some of that Walmart Rust-Oleum textured paint. And it turned out really nice. We've done the same thing on the old side of the shop with updating our cabinetry over there as well. I really like how this looks. I mean, we put some stickers on this bad boy, and this thing is going to look really nice. The last thing we done to it, we put some caster wheels on it so we can move it around, keep this thing mobile, and rock and roll here. Alrighty guys, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. That was kind of like a short, quick one. We've done a lot of talking on it, but this is something that I felt like needed to be talked about. No, we didn't do a bunch of fabrication. No, we didn't, build every drawer or anything like that. We literally got a filing cabinet from a surplus office store. Basically, it's got a lot of used office equipment, and you can find these filing cabinets for not too bad of money there, especially look on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, eBay, all these places that carries this stuff, and especially if you can find an old business that's shutting down and they're getting rid of all their filing cabinets. You can get a filing cabinet for pretty cheap, put some organizer bins in it now, put some caster wheels on it, boom, you're in there. When you're running a fab shop or when you got your own garage, sometimes you don't have time to build something from scratch. Sometimes you don't have time to reinvent the wheel. And if you're in the market for parts organizers or bolt bin organizers, and you don't want to use the Harbor Freight ones like what I had in the past, you're very limited money-wise of what you can do, unless you're willing to spend $500 and up to get what you want. And that's a lot of money just in something to store parts or just to store bolts and nuts. It is. You know, do you want to spend $500 on storage stuff, or do you want to spend $500 on your race car? And that's what I'm constantly, you know, what do I need to make the shop do better? And I also need this race car part over here, you know. And yeah, customer stuff is more important, but we also got to be able to work in the shop, you know. And it's just one of those things that you got to balance out yourself. Now, if you got time to build your own drawers and you don't want to go out and buy a metal cabinet, I get it. Build it, have fun with it, enjoy it. But in our case, I didn't have time to build a wood cabinet. I didn't want a wood cabinet. I'd prefer steel cabinetry. It lasts a lot longer for what we do. You know, metal components, fabrication in the race car world, you constantly have to use a lot of heavy parts, a lot of sharp parts that need to be stored, and you're beating and thrashing and trying to get stuff done. And in this case, that's why I went with this cabinetry here. But I hope this idea helps you guys out. You know, it's expensive for the storage stuff, and this saved me several $100s. You know, and I literally just went to my local used office store place. I think the name of them is Surplus Broker here locally, and they just had a ton of used office furniture. And went in there, checked out what they had, and I was like, I need something that's got a ton of drawers in it. And I was like, hey, I think we got some stuff that can help you out. And saved us a bunch of money. I like it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Slapped a little hot rod paint on it, and now we're looking good. Till next time, you guys have a good one. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We definitely need as many subscribers as possible. If you're not already subscribed, look down below at the bottom of the video on YouTube, and you can see in red if you're not subscribed, and if it's in red, that's bad. We want it in gray. And don't forget to hit that little bell over there so you get all the notifications for all of our videos there. Lastly, we cannot thank you guys enough for all the support. Every comment, every thumbs up, every emoji face, smiley face, or asking us questions on how we're doing, how a certain build is, and this, that, and the other, helps us out a ton. The way this stuff works on Facebook and YouTube, every time there's a comment, every time there's a like, it boosts your video up on these storyboards. However, that craziness works there, but it helps us, and we've seen a big change in our videos every time you guys comment below, and I love and enjoy talking to you guys about what all you guys got going on. But again, thank you all so much. Till next time, y'all have a good one.
Thank you guys so much for watching our video. Be sure to check out our new website, KilbyMotorsports.com, for all your high performance needs. If you like this video, be sure to smash that subscribe button. It helps us out a ton. Till next time, you guys have a good one.